Hello there, minions of technology. My name is Tim Lee. Welcome back to Legacy Studio. How you doing? You know what? I've missed you. Thank you so much for your patience. My world has been very busy. I am certain throughout this video I will update you about that. But before we begin, there's a few important things to do first. I have to thank my legacy historians, my early access historians, and of course, my Dorka historians, all of you amazing people who continue to support the channel even while I haven't been here for what feels like several months. I think it's been what feels like several months, at least from playing MYST Revelation. It's also a joy to hop in here, and I would show it to you, but my computer's misbehaving, so I'm not flashing up the names, and I'm just going to go ahead and get right to our comments of all the wonderful comments that you folks have left on the last video that we had. So I'm going to go and dig it up now, and I'll read them to you. I apologize for not flashing them up on the screen. I'm just having all kinds of technicalities today. So obviously resetting everything back up here in the art studio now instead of down in the basement. We'll talk about a bunch of that. All right, here are the comments that came in on the latest video of the MYST Revelation series. William Poneth says, thank you, Tim. Thank you once again. And might I say once again, thank you, Tim. Your hard work is not unnoticed nor unappreciated. I will try to be less distant than yourself. I checked out the stand-up and was not disappointed. Just keep swimming. He actually checked out my stand-up? Oh, gosh. Anyway, wonderful. Okay. Absolutely loved the problem-solving and thought process on display in this episode from the amazing Sean Hammond, a humongous supporter and a good friend. There is one critical thing you are missing to make all the pieces fall into place. This is a hint below. It's marked no spoiler, but we're going to do it anyway. There's something you haven't seen in Cirrus's bedroom area. Okay, another important note. MYST Prince left this comment over a month ago. By the way, Sean Hammond left his comment over 2 months ago, and William left their comment 12 days ago. MYST Prince, who has been watching through a bunch of the Riven series, leaves this comment. No spoilers. I won't blame you for looking it up. It's not your or the game's fault for missing it, really. Just an unfortunate accident. And Alexander McTavish reported this a month ago. It's not just you. I think this game is disappointing for a lot of people. No, not even any one aspect that it's glaringly bad and ruins the whole thing. It just has very few truly redeeming qualities. Like, you could look past the weird controls or the bad acting if the game had really excellent puzzles or world design or storytelling, but there's just nothing like that, except maybe the graphics. It's still worth playing, though, if only because it sets up some things that carry over into the final two games. That is the reason why we are continuing this story. Smithsonian's Back left a comment in response to that. I really don't get where the bad acting and storyline criticism is coming from. This is the best story in the whole series, and the acting? Play Schism, and you'll know what bad acting is. Alexander responded back, it's not that the acting is horrendous. I think it just feels a little cheesy compared to the more subtle performances of John Keston or Rengen Altai, crazy names, or even Rand Miller. Nuclear Craft responded back to that. Although the actors aren't incredible, a lot of what appears to be bad acting is down to really dodgy writing and or direction. And boy, would I agree with that. I've seen a lot of really amazing actors just because of the direction that they were given. For example, not many actors would be able to say the line, I am Cirrus and I will not be defeated, without it looking just a little bit silly. Well said. Alexander says, yeah, kind of figure. I mean, the guy who plays Aknar is apparently a moderately successful theater director in Montreal. Can't have gotten that far with having some level of talent. And then Nuclear says, true, I did see that. I'd say he was better than the guy who played Cirrus, at the very least, who is now a psychologist, apparently. Pretty funny, given the character who he played. Thank you so very much for everyone who left their comments. And once again, I'm sorry that I couldn't share those with you on screen and that you've just had to put up with my face. So I'm going to go ahead and boot up the game here, and we're going to play the next bit of MYST Revelation with only one piece of knowledge to take us on to the next step. You can guess what that is. It's that comment that we got to go take a look back at Sirius's room. All right, my friends, we're back into the game. No more or less. Not even really sure what that means, but going back to Sirius's bedroom is apparently where we've missed something. So the hunt is on. We'll start in here and make our way around. Try and remember if Sirius had a different bedroom area than this. Did I ever find a bed? I do not recall that. But we are looking for some additional information here. I feel like we've already gleaned what knowledge we can from this. And I have to remember how this worked. Oh, this crank right here. So we crank this up to charge up the crystal. And then when the crystal is lit, it's not being utilized. Once we do that, now the crystal is deactivated, which we've already tested. Well, actually, it's active now, if I'm correct. So, have we looked in the book? I feel like we've looked in the book, but let's take a look. Did I read this? This is not what I missed, right? You know what I'm going to do? Bear with me a second. I'm just going to flip through a couple pages here and try to see if I recognize anything. Now, it has been such a very, very long time. I really do not recall. No! My calculations were perfect. The ship should not have broken free. I feel like we have read this. I'm fearful that we haven't. Can you bear with me a minute? We're gonna go ahead and do it this way.
It appears that I have...
Whoa! Wait a minute. I wanted to see... This is throwing me off. Do you see this? And this piece of paper here? I guess that's just how it is. Trying to make it look like he... Man, I really thought like you could rip that up and it would have some additional information. Doesn't look like it. But I'm just saying. Alright, here we go. We're going to go through this. I'm sorry if we're repeating ourselves.
It appears that I have underestimated him. I did not think he could be this devious. He always said Spire was dangerous, but I assumed he meant its people were violent. Violent and potentially xenophobic. The perfect combination with which to orchestrate a coup. But there are no people here. No prosperous civilization for me to rule.
I recognize this.
I see now how his linking panel fooled me. Congratulations, Father. This hand goes to you. I have established a temporary encampment near the vegetal cavern. The food I brought with me should last a month. After that, I will be forced to grow what I eat. The plants here are neither scrumptious nor overly abundant, but I have tasted several and find the nutrition is there. Turning now to the question of escape. I believe there may yet be a MYST linking book here. The simplest way for Father to have disposed of it would have been to jump off the palace as he touched it. There are other ways, of course, but I cannot ignore this possibility. I must at least attempt to reach the ground.
I'm remembering this.
This is fast becoming unacceptable.
I'm going to keep reading.
I have slid down every oddly shaped windpipe in this age, and have yet to see below the second cloud layer. I was fairly certain that at least 3 of the passages would prove successful.
Come on.
Yet even they dead-ended inside a magnificent sealed cavern full of crystals.
Did we find that? I think we did, right? Did we?
The crystals themselves are curious. Something about their inner matrix makes them susceptible to a buildup of negative charges.
Or it's what that room is.
When I touched one, I received a terrible shock. At the same time, the faint light that had been emanating from the crystal faded, and I heard a very curious hum, which ceased as soon as the crystal's charge was expended. I should like to study these crystals more thoroughly, and will institute a plan to mine the cavern extensively. Last night, I saw lights flickering in some of the other palaces. It occurred to me that I might not be alone. What if this age is like Stone Ship? Father never could explain how Emmett and Branch just appeared there. He said the art was always surprising him. Could it be that the lights I saw flickering were made by other people? What I would give to discover this is true. After all these months of solitude, just to have another person to talk to. About the floating rocks. There is a phosphorescent green mineral running through much of this age which exhibits strong diamagnetic properties. At least that is the most workable hypothesis I have devised that can explain how the rocks I see outside my garden are able to float. This has given me an idea. If I can capture one of the larger boulders, I should be able to turn it into a vessel and thereby sail across the clouds to the nearest palace.
Which we've done.
The most difficult obstacle to achieving this will be maintaining the necessary altitude. I have noticed that these rocks float higher than the highest point on that palace. Forcing my ship to float lower than it prefers will take some doing. For the past few weeks, I've been watching storms move through the second cloud layer. They appear as flashes of light inside the strata. The violence of these storms does not reach me in the garden. I encounter no rain, barely feel the wind. I am completely safe here, nestled between layers. I do not know how this is possible. How could Father have created a world which exhibits so many scientific impossibilities? He never did explain how to write an age. He never taught Agnar or I the art.
Agnar, not
I
Agnar.
wonder now
Agnar.
if I should have insisted.
Never got that right, did I?
The crystals I mined from the lower cavern are really quite remarkable. There seems to be no limit to the amount of electricity they can store. Unfortunately, this makes working with them difficult. So long as a charged crystal is isolated, the energy inside it remains trapped in its matrix. But the moment the crystal even brushes against a grounded object, stored charge flows out, producing a most amazing song.
Interesting.
I should like to capitalize on this singing ability, if only as a pleasant diversion. It might be nice to hear some music in these caverns. Regardless, I believe the crystals can solve my rock ship problem. By affixing them to some of the floating rocks, then casting them back into the clouds, I should be able to harness enough of Spire's natural electricity to fuel an electromagnet. The attractive force of the magnet, combined with the smaller magnetic fields of the lightning conductors, should be able to lower the ship and guide it to the nearest palace. It is definitely worth an attempt. Another storm is brewing as I write this. I can feel the hairs on my arms starting to rise. I'm almost crazed with anticipation, waiting to test the first conductor. My God, is this what Father felt? Every time his hand hovered above the panel of a book he'd just written? Did he feel this much excitement as he stood poised to learn if his theories had worked? Why did he never share this with me? If he had, perhaps things could have been different between us. The first conductor is glowing. Here goes nothing. No! 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 My calculations were perfect! The ship should not have broken free.
I mean, come on, he is a good
The distance
actor.
between the conductors must be too great. I'm going to have to add more to the system, but if I do, the electromagnetic pull will be too strong and the ship will crash to the floor. So can I counterbalance it? Create a second electromagnet in the roof of the garden. I am going to have to start building again! And capture another rock for a ship. This mistake has set me back years! But I am close. So close to reaching the nearest palace, and from there maybe accessing the ground. I only hope the linking book still works.
Okay. So, we have heard this before, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if we heard it in audio. I feel like maybe we had. But the fact that there's something I'm missing, it puts my heart at ease. Which obviously I'm missing something. Do you know how long it's been since I've said obviously? The fact that I'm at least in the ballpark makes me feel better. So this is why my historians are so incredibly important to me. So thank you. I can move forward knowing where I need to look. That makes me feel better, even though I'm not sure if I'm in Sirius's room. And then the second question is, okay, what about the music? What about hearing the music? What do I need to understand about this? So I think I'm getting some important information, and I'm at least in the ballpark of where I need to be looking. So that does make me feel better. And this is supposed to be informative. How? I mean, he is fueling this. And one right here to fill that. These crystalline things, I believe, are what he put in the ship. So, if we assume that this is not his bedroom, where else can we look? We got the top floor. I feel like this is considered his room, as I look at it. Now, that goes down to the area where I feel like we have to move next. But let me go over here. Try and get my bearings. Because I can't say we've really found a bed as of yet, right? Now, please understand that the last time I played this apparently was 3 months ago. So, I am sorely inept at remembering the little details right now. And that obviously has affected what we've been trying to do here. We have a bedroom. Alright, so we have definitely found his bed. This is where he stayed. This is interesting. Nothing under the pillow. Nothing under the blanket. He's got water. These crystals for light that are floating on their own. Oh, I hope it's not this. It's probably this. Am I supposed to move a piece? I hope not. How much you want to bet it has to do with this? Did I take a picture of this? We're just going to assume I didn't at this point. Because I just have a gut instinct that this is going to hurt me. So what is this stone? Ah. That. It's different than the other one, though. Here's a knight. Where's the other knight? Or rook? I don't see another rook. But we know that in this book over here, there was a rook. Right? Or was it laying on here somewhere? Yeah, look. Nara, stronger than any other substance, will need to be the power keyboard can take. 888-999-1010-10. Will that even be enough if distributed across all three? Divided across all three. This may be what I was missing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 divided by 3 is 12. Yes. So not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, but 12. So what would 12, 12, and 12 have to do with anything except... Okay, fine, it doesn't do anything. We already checked in here, right? Blue crystal test results conclusive. Need to supply keyboard with total electricity gathered in garden and docking station only to disrupt these samples. Need to supply keyboard with total electricity gathered in garden and docking station only to disrupt these samples. Strong earthquake-like tremors in lab when 2 of harmonics listed in musical chart were played. Lab mostly rock. I do not recall doing anything yet with music or harmonic tones at all. Every partially successful rock test suggests 20 units of power total, no more, no less. But in what combination? Let's find a way of dividing more accurately across 3 cables. Cables. 20 units divided by 3, that's 21. 7, 14, 21. So we're down to harmonic resonance now. Something that I haven't messed with, as far as I'm aware. I don't think I've been listening to any harmonic resonances. This one broke. I feel that we solved one of those 2 puzzles. Because we know about the control boards, control panels. Whoa. What? Is this it? This is it! I can't believe we actually found our way in here. Oh my land. Wow, that was a happy accident. Oh my land, that was a happy accident. Okay, I'm tickled pink. I'm okay with that. That's too cool. Okay. Shall we? Oh. Oh no. Great. Definitely taking a picture of that. I'm gonna have to draw that out. I'm willing to bet money on that. Can I get out of here? Or am I stuck in here? Okay. Well, now I'll be able to get in and out. Unless it closes once this little spider trap opens and shuts. Let's see what this is about. No power. 3 cables. Gray, blue, and green. Well, let's hop in the chair. See what happens. Something actually happened for once. Okay, there's a blue button. There's things that are going to stab me in the chest once I hit the blue button. That's my first guess. Does this chair go down? Or anything? Does it lift up? Oh. Look. Look. Here's the... Okay. Okay, so it's not moving. It's stuck. So, I think it's fair to say, since we have not supplied power to this properly, this is not going to light up for us. We have to get the 3 electrical currents in the room first before we actually have success, but at least we're somewhere. Spider, shell, we're a lot closer than we were, that's for sure. At least we're somewhere. At least we're somewhere now, and we can get out of this room now too. That makes me doubly happy. So that's not freaky at all, though. What's that sound? Can I go anywhere else? Let me try this. And get back in the chair. See what happens now. Okay. 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 Whoa. Can I get out? Can't get out. Wow. So I don't have any control of anything just yet. I'm gonna take it down another level, I guess. I'm very interested why he designed it so that Mom and Dad Crystal come... Whoa. That's not freaky. What am I looking at here? That's a blue crystal. Are they all blue? Oh, it's empty. Why would it be empty? There might be a crystal there, but if it is, it's broken. Oh, that's black. That's a weight. So are we talking weights now? We're doing a mathematical assumption on weights and measures? That's probably what I'm thinking. Look at this now. Nothing's happening. Wait a minute. I thought I could grab something there for a second. Oh. We have frequency waves. Why isn't it working now? Oh, I can get out? Oh. Why can I... Oh. And I suddenly can't grab it anymore? Oh, you have to grab it at the... Okay. Look at this. Blue. Those are different colors now. Now I can't come down any lower. So I'm going to go back up. So what we do have right now is the list that he has there, but we don't have all of the power lit up yet. Why can I look this way?
Not long now, Father. Not long before I show you exactly what a smart little girl can do.
That's not disquieting at all. So... I'm not entirely sure what all these are supposed to be yet. The fact that we haven't gotten full power yet... Oh. Would you look at this? That right there is the same as this. This is that control unit. We have a few minutes left. Let's go back down really quick. I want to test a theory. Well, not test a theory. I want to see what would happen if I tried using some of those codes that... We have more information. I think we do. I think we do. Hang on now. I just had a click. I just had a click. I like when clicks happen. So let me check out my little camera thing here. So we know that 8, 9, and 10 do not count. So anything 8, anything 9, anything 10 are off the grid. So I'm suddenly into solving mode. I didn't mean to do that. I was kind of thinking this would go a little faster than that. Let me see if I have an old sketchbook I don't mind screwing up. No, that one's my travel sketchbook. Let's see if I have something else here. Nope, that's a keyboard. Let me see what's in this one here. This is paintings. Okay. I'll do it on the back side of this one. Okay, so let me make some quick notes, and I think we'll solve this rather... maybe not rather quickly, but here's what I'm understanding. Let me quickly jot this down here. I'm just going to be very, very quick. 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 1. Oh, interesting. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 6. Okay, that doesn't make sense. 10, 1, 6. Now, 10, 1, 6. We know that 8, 9, and 10 have been all sketched out on 3 points on each one of those. So if that's the case, then 10 can be crossed out. So we're not sure about that one. 10 will not work here, but 10, 6, and 6 will cross out the 10 there. 10, 10, 6. So 10, 10, and 6 will cross out the two 10s. 10, 10, 4. 10, 10, and 4. Okay, we'll cross those two out. 10, 10, and 5. 10, 10. Why does he have it twice? Why would he have that twice? 10, 10, and 5. 1, 10, and 5. Why would he have 10, 10, and 5 twice? I'm pretty sure. Let me check my notes. We have power to the chair. We do not have power to those pieces. But maybe we supply power to those pieces by using the chair. I'm really not feeling bad about this. All right. 8, 9, and 10 do not count. As far as we can tell. Will that even be enough if distributed across all 3, divided across all 3? Okay, so the first theory I had in mind possibly is solvable, but let's just try this for giggles. I don't think it's going to work, but let me just try this. So I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will bring this back down to 0. Bring this one up to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this one only stays on. Bring it back to 4. Back up to 5. And then 1. I don't know why 10 would be here, because it would be marked out, because 10 doesn't count. So technically, could I leave that, or does it go... So it turns off if I move back. So this is why I'm still wondering if I haven't supplied enough power to all this to do this in the first place. And, unfortunately, with that, we are out of time. Just like that. We just hit 40 minutes. Are you glad we're back? Well, folks, I'm going to try my best. I can't make any promises, unfortunately. For those who are interested, let me give you a quick update on things. For those of you who aren't interested, thank you so much for watching the video. Keep an eye out for our next one. I will try to get another one out as quickly as possible. This was very fun, actually. I can see myself making another episode since we're moving along rather quickly. We will come back to this soon. But in saying that, let me give everyone else who does care a little update as we wrap up here. Things have been going well. As you guys know, I've been prepping for an art show that is going to be in March. We are 4 months away from that art show, and I have been painting as many pieces as humanly possible. You can see one sitting here that I don't think I'm going to finish because I don't know. I think that's copyright work, or I have to pay for that piece. that picture that I was painting, so I'm probably not going to finish that. But I can tell you that I have on my wall that you can't see because I'm not going to show you the rest of the office at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably about 9, 10 pieces in this room that are in progress right now, not including what's in my basement right now. I've been working incredibly hard, and I am going to continue to be working incredibly hard. In saying that, I've also taken a new job. As you guys know, I left my job as a radio DJ, and I work at the Chamber of Commerce here in Great Falls. And it's actually a very, very challenging job. In the last 2 paychecks, I have put in close to 100 hours each paycheck. So it's been quite a lot of work. It's quite overwhelming. I admit I am quite exhausted while also trying to complete this task. And things have been getting super slow because I have not been able to keep up on the videos because of a whole bunch of things. I'm just finding everything's just kind of collapsing in right now. But I'm okay. We're doing good. Last thing you guys saw 3 or 4 months ago, I had some surgery. I've been doing really, really well. I feel healthy. I'm on meds that have changed the way that I think, which is stunning. A to D meds, and they have really changed my life. I'm still trying to figure out who I am now in this new body of mine, honestly. It's a weird feeling to think that way, but it's true. Outside of that, my wife is great. My family is well. My grandmother did pass away, unfortunately, but we're glad she did because she had some very heavy dementia. So thankfully, she is at peace now, and life is actually very exciting right now. I am learning new things every single day. If not at the day job, then here at home. Every day as I sit in front of my easel and I paint. And the things I've been learning have been overwhelmingly exciting. And the people that I've gotten to talk to every day have been absolutely incredible. So I can promise you I am doing well. And I am feeling invigorated to reach success. And so I think that's benefited me and will benefit you guys in a way as well, because unfortunately, I have seen a major loss of finances. I have seen a major loss in sales. I have seen a major loss because my other YouTube channel was demonetized. No matter how hard I tried to do anything, it got demonetized. So yeah, I'm seeing a pretty big financial hardship right now. But at the same time, I feel like because some of that stuff is receding away, it's made me come back to this YouTube channel as a hobby and as a passion, and less as a job to complete. And I won't say that I've been in that boat for long, but things are well. Things are very, very well. So I want you to know that I'm actually just thankful that we've made some progress in this game. I'm going to save now as I say that, because God forbid, I mean, yes, it'll be easy to get back to this point, but I'd rather save now while we're thinking about this. And then just let you guys know, I am working incredibly hard right now. I'm exhausted. I really am. So the patience that you have given me since the beginning, please continue to give me that patience. I am still the king of MYST. We still have things to do. We're still going to get through this story. It's just taking a bit of time. And that's probably how things will be for the foreseeable future. I can't guarantee when the next video will be out. I will do my best to stay in the drive and stay in the force of keeping this going. But I'm also in the final stretch, the last 4 months. And 4 months may feel like a long time for you, but 4 months for me feels like 4 weeks. It feels so minuscule with the amount of work that I need to accomplish for this art show. It's exciting, but it's also terrifying. If you want to see some of the stuff I'm working on, you can go take a look at my Instagram. It's official_legacy studio. Would love for you to stop by over there, actually. Another slide. That's what I'm going to call this one. And I update that daily. I update my story daily on Instagram. I update everything on there, and I would greatly appreciate it if you followed me over there just to see what I'm up to. That way you know what's going on in the day-to-day, and when you're going, why on earth is Tim not making another video? You'll see why. And yes, I've definitely thought about bringing some of that art stuff to the YouTube channel. I'm also very fearful for what it will do to the art channel if I were to bring it here. I'm not sure where to step next, so I am trying to step away from feeling the fear and just enjoy the journey. And I am so quick to judge myself and be fearful of the next step. I do it to myself, and I just don't want to do that. You guys have never put that in front of me and never made me second guess myself. All the second guessing has always been me. I'm going to leave it at that. But thank you so much for your support. Truly, 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 truly. It means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just saying that so much has changed in a matter of months is a bit of an understatement. It's a drastic understatement. I really couldn't even begin to tell you all the things that have been going on, that have been very positive or have just been kind of, you know. So, according to this, 40.5 hours played in this game. And we have a long way to go. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Keep it crispy. 1 Tim 4:12. All right? I'm going to add one more to that today. Romans 8 is another very, very good one. Okay? I enjoyed reading Romans 8 the other day. That's a good one. All right. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you next time right here on Legacy Studio. Leave your comments down below. Remember, no spoilers if you don't want to spoil the next one. But I got to admit, I'm going to need my historian's help. I'm calling on you. And I will make you a promise, and I will try to keep it. I'm very terrible at keeping my promises. In the next video, I will try to update the stuff so I can put your names up on the screen on who our historians are. Thank you so very much for your patience with me. Enjoy the video. I'll see you next time. Bye, my friends.